to, like, you were the only kid out of the whole entire group of kids he had to teach English to that showed the ability to be sacred, live the Buddhist lifestyle. So he secretly passed you these things, and this is what kept your spirit alive. Every night you would go into your little like room that was like a freaking jail cell, and you would hide under the covers and like read these papers. And it was almost like, because you were so telepathic with your sister, somehow, I don't know how this writing was, but you could see it in the dark. There was no candle. It's like you could touch the paper, and like as you touched the paper, the ink would glow. It was some type of magical. What is this? Very select few people had the ability to be this priest-like energy. And there was papers with nothing on it. Wow, the paper had nothing on it. So if you got caught with it, it wouldn't matter because there would be nothing on it. It was like a scroll, or like not like our kind of paper, but like old time paper, like paper like literally cut out of a tree, like that book is. And when you touched it with you had to like center yourself, meditate, get yourself in this specific way, and open your third eye and turn on this ability. And you could touch the top of the paper and run your hand across. And as you did, and your eyes are closed, and as you did in your mind's eye, it just started, the words started glowing across the paper, and you would read it, and you were just, okay. And it just this is what kept your spirit alive. Like, you were just so into it. And like the teacher was so amazed at how fast you went through them. And he even tested you, like, okay, if you really read this, then show me what's on page 3. And then you would do it. It was like some type of magical workings too. It was like a teaching of some type of magical abilities, not just the teachings of their ways, but something deeper than that. So the other boys bullied you. Every time you guys had lunch or something like that, they bullied the shit out of you. And after this teacher started giving you these papers, you refused to fight back. You know how you had that fighting spirit when you were younger and stuff like that? Like, you actually like fought back, or you didn't really fight back, but you kept getting up. You kept getting up. You know, the same thing. You refused to fight back. You just let it happen, and you kind of like pulled yourself out of your body. So that way you weren't really affected. Like they were, and that's why they got, okay, this is what caught their attention, the people that tortured you, because you showed no response to pain. Wow. They were watching you guys spar, and the fact that you refused to fight back. And so they said, okay, he refuses to fight back. Go ahead and keep getting on him. Okay. And I'll tell you when to stop. And they would let you keep going to the inch of your death. And they would be like, okay, fine, stop. And so that drew this one general, or this one guy in, that was like the evilest of them all. And he like took great interest in you, because he had saw other people like him before and didn't understand how or why you were able to do that. Oh my God, it was other Buddhist monks. You became silent. Is Buddhist monks the one that don't talk? There was some type of vow of silence where you refuse to speak. And this is the same energy that they tried to control with the Buddhist monks when they took over when they started controlling over the area. And they were like completely mind blown, and did not, and wonder, like they were just like wonderlust how they were able to not speak, not cry out, not react, not say anything, not do anything. Like they were able to just get beaten and into an inch of their life and not show anything on their face, like nothing. There was no response by these Buddhist monks, these old men, like really old men. They took down a whole entire like monastery or something. This is before they took you, okay? But then when you show the same type of stuff, all of a sudden, because you weren't silent before, you didn't go silent until this teacher taught you, gave you the papers and stuff. So the more you stayed with it and the more you didn't speak and the more they even took your food away and somehow your body was still fine, like you somehow learned that you didn't need food, that you could live just off breath. And it just pissed them off more and more and more. The more that you kept breathing, the more that you kept meditating, the more that you kept pulling yourself out of your body and not experiencing what they were doing to your physical body, they studied you. They wanted to study you. You were then taken out of the program. And that's when you were taken off somewhere separate where it was just British rule. Where it was a British, like it was only where they, like the English camp or like an English stronghold. Wow, that's where you would spend the rest of your life. Yeah, torture and victim. Like when I say torture and victim, like you have no idea how, and still to this day, they don't understand how y'all did it. But you ended up, this is what's great because this was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. You ended up in this torture place with a whole group of actual monks, like Buddhist monks that were like gods to you because only you could imagine, like it was like Buddha himself. Like these monks strove to be like Buddha completely and lived 100% his way. And so you got to be with these being like with these people, these Buddhist monks that were like it was your dream come true. Like it was your dream come true to be with these people, and it was communicating. It was There's no questions right now. This is a past life reading, sweetie. Thank you for the daily heart me though. You guys were telepathically communicating the whole time, and they just praised you for how young you were and how steadfast you were and how proud they were of you. Like you guys went into the astral realm when this was happening, and you guys just like you were just in like divine love. Like I see you guys like so no matter what's happening, I see like there's 5 monks in a circle and they're all getting tortured, right? But they all like rise up above their bodies and they're all in this position, like energetically, like your astral bodies, and you like rise up and you've created this space, this place, this other dimensional space where while that was happening to your body, you guys could actually have like whole entire meetings and stuff and like these actual like beautiful spiritual advancements going on fixing your light body. Like they knew all of these things that you hadn't really gotten to yet. All that you knew is that you were dedicated to the breath work and the meditation and their ways of living, but your light body and stuff wasn't aligned yet. So they took you to this, all of y'all were in this realm and it was like you were in the middle. Now you were sitting in the middle and they were all around you and they were doing like these sounds like and like all these different sounds and frequencies, and there was other beings behind each of them, like ancient Buddhist monks, and they were helping guide the energy into you. Oh my gosh, I got freaking goosebumps all over my whole freaking body, dude. Wow, this is so powerful. Even my crown is itching, so that's double confirmation that this is a deep channel. You have this ability still. The fall of the civilization and ignorance is the Buddhist people because they were so soft and silent and they refused against fighting. So it was like it wasn't a whole civilization, it was their compound, multiple compounds, Buddhist monk compounds that fell, that were in crumbles. Like it was just nothing now. But it didn't matter because their physical body didn't mean anything. They were still affecting souls on a deeper level. But you were the first one. You were the first one that had been sent to this camp. This happened. Y'all were like the trial run of this camp. This happened right after they had a stronghold and right after they decided to create this thing. No, this is a past life reading. There's no yes or no questions. Oh my God. Wow. The Buddhist monks made a vow to stay there in that place of torture. They didn't have to feel pain or anything, but they said a vow. When you were in the middle, this is why I'm saying this. When you were in the middle, they weren't just fixing your frequency. They were ascending you outside of your body. So your body died that day that I'm seeing this. Your physical body died that day. But it's not because it physically died. You were still fully alive, but they ascended your soul and your light body outside of this realm for you to be free. And so that was it. I think you were 16 years old. But then you could go to your sister and tell her everything that happened. Okay. So, yes, you were gone, you crossed over. But remember how I said you and your sister were so connected? She felt the moment that your soul was across the veil when you crossed over. And she like broke down, like crying hysterically, like she felt your loss finally after like 2 years of swearing that you were still alive. But you went to her. She was sent off to her new husband already. You went to her at his house, and she was just in shambles. And you stayed with her, helping guide her, teaching her the ways, teaching her how that she didn't have to experience what she was going through because she was like raped and stuff, like forced. Like her life was not great at all. And you helped her through that. Wow, dude. And I also feel like your spirit was embodied into other young men that got brought into this thing throughout their life. Like you made a promise to the Buddhist monks that you would come back and help and try to put your spirit, an aspect of your spirit, into the hearts of these young men that came in. I was seeing that like a movie the whole time. That could be, yeah, you should. That's amazing. That's how everyone should be able to, when I'm speaking it, you should be able to see it. Try to vision it. Try to visualize it. Hey, Ava. We're just ending out this past life reading. I'm going to take a break. So again, you became like a part of your sister. You swore to not incarnate again until this thing was over. You know what I mean? You're literally crying. That's good. That means that your soul remembers. That's the whole point of what we're doing here, for your soul to remember. And I feel like you made a vow in every lifetime since then. Was this the lifetime right before this one? Yeah. So you never incarnated again until this lifetime right now. Yes, for sure, Brittany, for sure. Um, because you finally did what you promised to do, and now you have to come incarnate so you guys can work out something in this lifetime with your child again. Oh my gosh, see what I just say? So you can work out something in this lifetime. I'm talking about you and your sister. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, look. Oh my gosh, look at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Sanctum, protection, preservation, and defense. And look at this. That's like a city there. And that's like the stronghold of this horrible shit that they did, but it was like hidden. And that's like the village. Here's the village. Here's the freaking city. And here's the freaking stronghold. I cannot make it up. This is where the Buddhists used to be. The Buddhist temple was here, but they took it over. Remember I said the whole civilization crumbled? Yeah. And look, even on this paper, even on this picture, it has a tower. Oh my God. I knew it was a girl. I felt like it was a daughter. Wow. Yeah, the village, the freaking city, and the freaking Buddhist tower. Holy shit. It's all right here. Remember how I said it was like all like a rock courtyard? And it had cells, like they were like in cells, like look like you can't get away from that. And it led from tunnels, so that way nobody saw. There was tunnels that went underneath here and up into that place. Shut up. She said I have to read this out loud because if not, then you won't be able to see your comments when I repost a live. The girl that I'm doing the reading for, she said I didn't live until I had my daughter. And then she also said, I'll make a video to show you I know how to make things appear on paper. What? That is freaking crazy. Again, you did not have another lifetime until this lifetime. And you and your daughter are meant to do something crazy magical in this lifetime. How old is she? You need to start okay, for one, you need to research and learn the Buddhist religion. That's what you need to do. She's 4. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I'm like, I hope she's not too old. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, she's already beyond spiritual. You need to start meditating with her now. When she gets upset, have her breathe with you, teach her breath work. You need to teach her breath work. You need to be doing breath work, like 100,000%. You need to look up Buddhism and fully like dive into it, and don't do anything that doesn't resonate with you, but I guarantee you it's going to resonate with you fully. Fully. You are going to resonate with Buddhism. Like, I mean, out of this world resonate. And this is a promise that you made. This is your soul's purpose. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Soul remembrance, soul timeline remembrance reading. That's what we just did.